Hi there, I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for the TOEFL online course, the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. And you made a comment at my website, and I want to take a look at your specific question. And my goodness, you have accomplished a lot of very, very good, incredible academic goals. So let's take a look at your situation. So you say, I finished my master's degree in physics 2 years ago. I've been trying to pass the TOEFL exam since then. I raised my score from 49 to 80 on my fourth and fifth attempts. You want to say you're probably not but you can say but. So, but still not enough for me. I need at least 100 from the TOEFL for a PhD education. I was accepted to a PhD position, but I could not provide a sufficient TOEFL score, so I lost the position. I have 3 months for preparing to the TOEFL. You want to see here, I have 3 months to prepare for the TOEFL. It's probably the better way to say that grammatically. I also have to say that my grammar and speaking skills are bad. Thanks in advance. You want to say there, thanks in advance. So I can tell from this comment you do have a lot of language issues which will be difficult to solve. All right, so I'm going to just call you Ctmbck. You have Ctmbck, so Ctmbck. First of all, congratulations on several different levels. Congratulations, first of all, on completing your master's degree in what I believe is probably the most difficult major ever, physics. Physics is probably more difficult than pretty much any major at the university. Second of all, congratulations on having improved your TOEFL score from 49 to 80. I mean, that is an accomplishment in and of itself, right? I know it's not enough, but in your situation, you have right now 22 points. Excuse me. You have 22 points on the reading. You have 19 points on the listening. You have 20 points in the speaking and 19 points on the writing. So you have 3 months. I'll be honest with you, I cannot guarantee in 3 months you can reach your goal. You still have some significant language issues that you need to solve, but I do have a 3-month plan for you. Let's talk about it in steps. Step 1. Each day right now, Ctmbck. You're probably already doing this, but keep doing it. I want you to sit down and read for about 45 to 60 minutes every day. Now, don't just read physics materials. Read newspapers, read magazines, and also read books. This will give you a pretty good range of vocabulary and grammar. And do this every day. So read every day for 45 to 60 minutes. Number 2, also practice listening every day for 45 to 60 minutes. Like the reading, you are choosing your materials. I recommend that you watch TV, focus on news, documentary history, and also science programs, especially science programs. Now, in both cases, Ctmbck, I want you to get in the habit of note-taking. So each time you read a reading passage and you listen to a lecture, take out a sheet of paper and try to get down in note form the main and the most important supporting points of those reading and listening passages. Now, using your notes, I want you to write 3 academic summaries each week over the next 90 days. So each week you'll do 3. Each summary should be 250 words. Now, don't worry about, you will have some grammar and some problems with this. The main thing is you're getting used to writing about reading and listening passages, and you're also working on improving your note-taking abilities. Now, of course, in the beginning, your note-taking will not be complete. It won't be accurate, but as you practice this, you'll get better and better, and automatically you will begin to develop a more efficient system of note-taking that will help you catch the main and the most important supporting points of those reading and listening passages. So also, in addition to doing 3 academic summaries each week in writing, I also want you to do 3 to 5 oral summaries each week about the reading and the listening passages. Again, you're using your notes. You're using your notes to speak about the reading and the listening passages. So 3 oral summaries each week. Each summary should be about 60 seconds. And yes, you should record these summaries and then listen to them again. You can listen to them and check for grammar and for possible pronunciation problems that you might be having. So that's my first 2 suggestions. If you just do that, you're practicing your language about 1.5 to 2 hours every day. Now, in addition to doing those first 2 things, my third suggestion is to start going through the lessons in my 90-day TOEFL study guide. Now remember, the study guide is simply a suggestion. Once you subscribe to my course, you will have complete access to all of the lessons in my online TOEFL course. So let me show you what I'm talking about. The study guide will give you practice in all 7 areas of my TOEFL course. I'm going to go ahead and go to the TOEFL course right now. And the reason that I provide study guides is my TOEFL course is actually very, very comprehensive, as you're about to find out. It has over 700 different lessons in vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, listening, speaking, writing areas. So actually, let me just show you here. Let me show you the different areas of my course. So I think the way I've set it up right now, you start off with vocabulary practice, then you move to pronunciation, then you move to grammar, then listening, then reading, then writing, and then speaking. But in a nutshell, here's what it looks like. So if you ever want to go to my course and see everything all at one time, you just log on and click on Stealth, and that will take you to all 7 sections of my course, and you'll see something like this. So these are all my vocabulary. These are my pronunciation lessons. And then you have the listening lessons and also the reading. And in the reading section of my course, Ctmbck is important because I will help you increase your reading speed to 350 words per minute, which will make it much easier for you, I think, in the reading, the speaking, and the writing sections of the exam. And believe it or not, you will actually understand better as you read faster. So here are the writing section of my course. As you can see, I have over 40 different independent writing practice tests for you today. I have 43 integrated writing practice tests. And then speaking, step 7. You can take a look here. You have all the independent and integrated speaking lessons, and then we have the independent speaking practice test and also my integrated. And then if you want more practice with independent speaking topics, I have over 300. And I have them on a particular web page. Here are my topics 31 through 300 right now. So as you can see, that I have a lot of specific lessons and practice tests to help you solve the problems that you're having right now with your academic English language proficiency, right? So going back to your comments, the 90-day TOEFL study guide is generally a pretty good plan that I think you can follow for the next 90 days, and it has a very big emphasis on vocabulary. So part of your goal for the next 90 days is to master 1,700 TOEFL words in the vocabulary part of my course. It's going to take time. You want to start immediately. And it's going to be difficult, but my recommendation is to take all the words in the vocabulary portion of my course and to start creating study guides with those words, even putting the words onto note cards. You want to create a note card system of studying those words, and as you expand your vocabulary and learn more vocabulary, it will make it easier for you during the reading, listening, speaking, and writing sections of the exam, of course, right? All right, so those are my recommendations. So what do I recommend as you go through my 90-day TOEFL study guide? I recommend approximately 2 hours every day going through my lessons. So now you have basically 1 hour reading practice you're doing every day. You have 1 hour listening practice every day. Don't forget, you're writing 3 summaries and you're giving oral summaries of that information. Then you're going through my 90-day TOEFL study guide and you begin learning the lessons and all the different sections of my course. And little by little, something will happen. You know that to go from 49 to 80, you probably did not do that in 1 month. It takes time for you to improve your English skills, but you've done it. You've already done it. You just need to go a little bit further than where you are right now. So you can do this. And also, as you're doing the study, the approximately 4 hours of study every day for the next 90 days, this is going to be very tough. If you can clear your schedule, it would be great. That means that you don't have too many things going on. This is very important. You want to try to get 8 to 10 hours of sleep every night as you prepare for the TOEFL. Because if your brain's rested, it'll make it much easier for you to learn the information that you need to learn in order to improve your academic English. Because studying vocabulary and posting pronunciation pre-tests and getting feedback, doing writing practice tests and speaking practice tests, improving your reading speed, listening to lectures and answering questions about them. This is difficult work, so you want to make sure you're getting enough sleep every night. Also, try to eat healthy. This is very important. It also helps you in your studies. And maybe the most important of these 3 things, sleeping, eating right, it's also exercise. You want to try to find time every day to do some walking, maybe to do some running or swimming or basketball or whatever it is you like. Try to find time each day to get some exercise because, believe it or not, that will also help you to improve your English skills. You see what I'm saying? Because it gets your mind in the right positive state of mind. So hang in there. We can do this. I think if you work really hard for 3 months, I cannot guarantee anything, of course, but you should have a pretty good chance of reaching your goal if you follow my plan. Now, of course, use English whenever you can. This is very, very important that you practice English. You want to speak English with native speakers pretty much all day long if possible. All right? Anyway, thank you very much for your comments and all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success.